A 6-episode Disney Plus series about Captain America returning the Infinity Stones would slap.
I don't. They'll probably make him gender confused. I was a huge fan of Marvel, but they blanked all over their fans.
Why do we get the weird feeling this little schmuck's gonna be this way with every single forthcoming Marvel project in the future? Because this is a legit cool idea. You could have each episode devoted to Steve returning each stone individually, and then have the Red Skull one be something that everybody's looking forward to. Like, seriously, Disney, if you do this, pay this dude royalties. And just have the 6th episode end with him finally getting to go back to Peggy Carter. And you know what? If you're one of those people that are for some reason crying spoilers for Endgame, the movie's 2.5 years old, and it was one of the most popular, if not the most popular movie to be released in the past decade. If you're crying spoilers, that's on you. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into AreTheStraightsOK, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Let's see if we can get this video to that fast stack of them 1,000 likes. Okie dokie, let go. Sean Penn claims cowardly jeans lead to men wearing skirts. Yeah, congratulations, you just pissed off the entire country of Scotland. And what's even funnier is everybody from Scotland can beat your butt by default. Like, seriously, that country has a national pastime called the cabertoss, where it's just basically see how far you can throw the telephone pole. Somebody tried to say that that isn't badass.
If you were walking past a strawberry field and you were really hungry, would you grab a strawberry and eat it?
Yes.
How many?
Like 2 to 3. Why?
What if there was a fence?
If it was sticking out of the fence, yes. If I have to really reach inside the fence to try and grab it, then no.
So you would only eat some if it was easy to get them?
Yep.
So you would cheat on me if it was easy?
Not that you said that he was cheating, not that you caught him cheating, just said that it would be a possibility if it came. How are you correlating this to strawberries? It's got a whole bunch of that would you date me if I was a worm energy in it. Secret plan to have students change genders. Ah yes, the most notable scandal from the government to date since Watergate. Am I the antagonist for telling my boyfriend to get over his deceased biological mother? I mean, off of the whole telling someone to get over it on a big issue alone is a yes, but there's more to that than this just title. I'm reusing this throwaway to again avoid connection to my main. Oh, why? Because would that be a bad thing? Because you know, it's almost as like if you're asking a question you already know the answer to. I, 38, have been dating my current boyfriend, 36M, for about 2 years now. It's very difficult for me to make long-term commitments like this because of issues I've had growing up with past relationships. However, we've been making things work despite my baggage for the most part. We hit a roadblock in our relationship a week and a half ago. My boyfriend has his own familial baggage. To sum up without going into the nitty-gritty, his biological mom left him when he was young. They reunited half a year ago or so, and I guess things went okay there. A little bit over a week ago, she passed away, and surprisingly, he's taken it way harder than I expected. This is the first time I've seen him cry, and to be honest, I hate it. I've done my fair share of crying over my years, but I've grown past that phase, and in the present, I'm not sure I enjoy having that energy around. Things got worse when he found out his biological mom's family would not let him attend her funeral. Because of this, he hasn't worked since to take his own time to mourn. I've tried to talk to him about it, as I don't get why he's exhausting so much effort to mourn someone who has barely been in his life. He's gotten angry with my reaction, but he does know I'm not fit to deal with what he's doing at the moment because of my own experiences. Now that it's been over a week, I've grown both worried and annoyed about the situation. I had a sit down with him and another friend 2 nights ago to talk to him. I'm not one to hold back, so I outright told him to just get over the whole thing already, and how it isn't normal to react this much to someone who had wronged him so much. Our mutual friend wasn't expecting that, and to be precise, she completely failed to mediate the talk from then on. Sometime into our fight, he started crying yet again. I was really uncomfortable, and I outright demanded he stopped. He had to be removed from our home. He's been staying with our friend since then, and I've been really confused on how to approach further. Our friend has told me I was being harsh, but again, he knows how I am and how I deal with negative emotions. Still talking with her further has gotten me thinking about how I handled things. Edit, to clarify things. 1, this isn't about my boyfriend's masculinity. The way he acts triggers something in me. It brings me back to a dark place. That's the negativity I can't be around. 2, my boyfriend has been my emotional rock for most of our relationship. This sudden shift in his attitude is also contributed to my reaction to the whole ordeal. 3, I'm not heartless. As I said, I have a very rough way of displaying my emotions. Genuinely, I feel concerned about how my boyfriend is acting. You literally told him to get over it. So what, is he just supposed to bottle it up and not have any emotions? You're supposed to be the only one in the relationship that is allowed to show any sort of emotion whatsoever? How would you feel if somebody told you to get over it and you just lost somebody that you were actually on good terms with? But you know, I don't know. If this person had to make a throwaway account, I guess she isn't sure of whether or not she's in the wrong or not. Chat, why don't you just let him know down below, okay? Because I gotta say, if you have a problem with your significant other showing emotions and saying that it takes you back to a dark place, I feel like you might be better off single, like for both your own mental health's sake in all seriousness and your significant others, because I would not want to be dating somebody that tells me that I'm not allowed to show emotions and just to get over it. When you make him get a new mattress because you don't want to sleep on one other girls have been on. Why does this have me thinking back to the Just Neckbeard Things videos and how for some reason those dudes only want virgin women? Me cutting him off because he was talking to other girls, just because I talk to other people doesn't mean you can. Yes, there's that lovely thing that makes you oh so quirky, you know, being unfaithful in the relationship, meanwhile having a problem if your partner does literally the same thing. The more educated a woman is, the more likely she is to be a heavy drinker. Yes, I'll take posts that are geared to make myself look better for 800, Alex. Plus, way to go saying that it's impossible for anybody to be smart and sober at the same time. You're really coming in here with that logic of like, oh yes, if a woman is so smart and everything and has a PhD, that means she puts it away like no other. Being a girl must be so hard. Hit curbs, eat sushi, text 15 different dudes, use makeup to go in public, leave everyone undelivered. That sounds really easy to me. You really tried coming in here with eat hot chips and lie energy, but you screwed it up big time, dude. Plus, did you really try saying that eating sushi is a red flag? Like, no, it's not. It's one of my favorite foods to get just because there's this place in the next town over that I like to go to where they have half-off sushi on the weekend. It's not some special sale, time-limited thing. They've been doing that for years, and it is freaking awesome. I usually wind up getting like 5 or 6 rolls for like 20 bucks. Plus, also, if you complain about being left undelivered, you might want to reevaluate yourself and kind of figure out maybe what messages are getting you left undelivered. Because if you're sending stuff that you think is a compliment, but it really isn't, like, hey, nice milkers, you might want to rethink some of that stuff. Barely used. I bought it for my RV, but my husband won't hook it up. My loss is your gain. Okay, if that's the dimensions of the product, that is a very small washing machine. Like, you can do that yourself. Like, I can imagine it's not rocket science. I've connected a washing machine myself. It's just you plug in the electricals and then you plug in the water. Like, that's it. Like, you're really getting rid of a product just because you can't get your husband to hook it up for you. Like, it's not big and it's not like one of those full-size dudes that you get at Lowe's. Like, I legitimately didn't even know you could get a laundry machine that small. When you put a nicotine patch on him every night when he sleeps with you, so he has withdrawals when you're not together, and he becomes addicted to hanging out with you. Oh yes, what are we making as a quirky thing to do today? Oh yes, messing with your partner's body chemistry. You know, when they're not knowledgeable about it, it's just totally quirky now. Plus, it's also psychological conditioning, so like you're really out here doing the Pavlov's dog thing to your significant other and think that that's okay. My cousin has 2 tickets for the 2022 Super Bowl. Both are box seats. He paid $1,500 for each ticket, but he didn't realize last year when he bought them that it was going to be the same day as his wedding. If you are interested, he is looking for someone to take his place. It's at the First Baptist Church in Boston at 3 p.m. Her name is Jenny. She's 5'1" and about 110 pounds and a really good cook. She'll be the one in the white dress. Okay, first thing about that whole white dress part, first off, no shit, because you would honestly think it's fairly easy to spot the bride at a wedding. Secondly, I don't know how the refund policy for those kind of tickets work, because I legitimately thought they were like $10,000 a ticket first, so seeing the $1,500 has me surprised a bit, but I think if you were to contact them enough in advance, they could just offer you a refund or something for it. Or the other option being something that could actually be pretty fun if you are both up for it, is have the wedding in the box office. I mean, if it's a small enough wedding, you could fit a decent amount of people there. I don't know if all box offices or all box seats are the same, but the one I got to go to when I was a kid, it was a pretty big one, although that might have been also that I was like 4 foot something. But yeah, as long as it's not one of those super duper weddings, super duper over the top, gotta satisfy everybody kind of weddings, that you could legitimately have just a wedding in the box room. Reusing my intimate wear. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually say that word. Today, my boyfriend, 20, found out that the intimate wear I, 19, used was bought way before I met him. I bought it for an ex, but we didn't get to use it since we broke up before we had the chance to meet. When my current boyfriend found out, he got angry because he thought it was actually for him. But for me, the intimate wear has no more meaning, and it's just a piece of clothing I'd wear to make myself feel good. I don't know what else I can do. He feels angry at me. Was it wrong for me to wear it? What can I do to make him feel better? I haven't had any type of experiences similar to that, but honestly, to me, it just kind of seems like it's a piece of clothing, and it really shouldn't matter of them seeing you as more attractive, whether or not you're wearing the intimate wear versus just wearing like a college sweater and sweatpants or stuff like that. Like, I don't know, just for me, like, wearing the intimate wear doesn't make you seem more attractive, because, like, they still like you whether or not you have it or not. Plus, I think when it boils down to it all, I mean, the clothes are going to be on the floor at the end of the night anyway. Like, I honestly don't know. I just feel like somebody can be just as attractive in that type of intimate wear as they can in their casual wear, because, you know, it's the person underneath that counts. And it honestly just kind of comes off as like the boyfriend in this situation has an issue with the girlfriend wearing any bit of clothing that happened to be around the past relationship. Like, what, are you going to tell her to get a whole new wardrobe just because you guys started dating? But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the awesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. And let's see if we can get this video to them 1,000 likes. Okie dokie, but I'll sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.